Welcome back to Basin Hot Rods. Larry here. Good to talk to you again. Gotten a lot done on the shop. We are very, very close to getting back to the work of getting the automobiles that I've got, the projects that I've got get back to work on them. Let me show you what we've gotten done so far. A lot of work. If you recall in the last video that talked about the shop, it was basically I just had everything moved in here and thrown into corners, and that was about it. But let's show you what we've gotten done. First and foremost, I have electricity hooked up. I've got the wire run for outlets. I've got 5 outlets on each side of the building. That should give me plenty of power, but the good news is I bought a nice big box, so if I want to add later, I can certainly do that. MC wire going all the way around on the boxes here. You can see here I've got a homemade bench that I built many decades ago. I've got it roughed in. It's not the greatest in the world, and it's certainly ugly, but it gets the job done. Then I've got the 2 benches that I had at my old location. I've got my toolboxes lined up right there. I may put one of them over here. I haven't made up my mind yet on that, but the good news is they're on wheels, so that's not a problem. I've got wall art, the dash that I'm not going to use. Got my drill press here, my bench grinder here. I've got a vise mounted there. What you see here, these are electrical boxes that I'm going to be stringing up 2 per beam up here for a total of 14 lights. Basically, these boxes are going to be mounted hard to that, and I'm going to be using these to mount to those boxes. And then I've got some very cool LED bulbs that you'll see that'll give plenty of light in here, so that should be good to go as well. Got my shelves put up, most of them for that purpose rather. I don't have all of them put up as of yet, but I've got my sawhorses hung up and out of the way. I've got my paint stands hung up and out of the way. What I'm going to do back here in this corner is I'm going to make it to where I have a heavy clear plastic curtain that I can pull around and make that a painting area, ventilating out that door. And granted, it's not a paint booth, but it'll do what I want it to do. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to have to do some rearranging, of course. There's the 32, the Bug. There's my Cobra sitting as it is. Got some of my wall art, got my TV up. The Shelby sign was a gift from a friend of mine. This sign right here was a gift from my wife. That was a gift for the kids. Over here, got my fire extinguisher in place, always a good thing. These 2 things here are kind of interesting. These are 2 awards that my father won many, many years ago. The one on the right is a People's Choice Award. That's the first show he ever attended with the Red 32 Coupe, and I'll show a picture of that. That was the only award given at that show, and my father won it. It was People's Choice from the year 1973. This is an old trophy that needs to be cleaned up. It's from a Nashville show, the first show that my dad took the 32 Roadster he had. It was the Gibbons body one, the second Gibbons body Roadster made. They won 2nd place, and they also won a long distance traveled award on that too. All I've got left to unpack is stuff back there. All of that is paint and body stuff. This stuff over here, of course, my body buck, which is still in pieces. I can get it back together, and I've got some various boxes over there. But as you can see, we've gotten a lot accomplished. I can actually work in here now and get some of the jobs I need done. I've started roughing in the hood on the Cobra, the positioning on the Cobra. It's got a little bit of cattywampus up here on this corner, which I think I can adjust with the body coming up. And then, of course, you can adjust the hinges left and right to get that done. I think I'm actually going to be able to get away without the hood scoop, which was the plan and which was what I wanted to do to begin with. I've got the doors mocked in, but of course they're going to have to be trimmed down and sanded, and the gaps taken care of on both the doors. The deck lid is in position. Got a lot of work to do on that because they were roughed in as well. But I'm actually in a position where, unlike my prior 2-car garage, I can get some work done now. Now, what I wanted to do here very quickly is I wanted to shut the doors and show you just how much light just those 6 lights give me. Certainly not ideal, but it's enough to actually allow me to work in here now, even with the doors closed if I need to. It's been raining quite a bit here lately, so I'm actually happy that this has given me enough light to actually get some work done. Of course, once I get the 14 LEDs up there, it's going to be much, much brighter in here. My wife joked at me, says it's going to be like standing on the surface of the sun. So hey, let's hope so. I'm blind, and it always helps to have enough light. Thing I kind of did, which I just was kind of thought was a cool idea for decoration. This is the side door that walks in, and I actually have myself a little sign here now. See if I can get a good picture of that. Next to the door. Kind of useless, kind of cool. I like it. It is what it is. Of course, plenty of stuff left to go, plenty of work to do. I'm getting this done as I can. I'm about done for the weekend. Next weekend, I'm going to rent that scissor lift and start putting up the lights in here. And that way that can all be done as well. I've got some more shelves, of course, to put up over in the paint and body area where I'm going to have all my paint supplies and everything. And I've got some other shelves as well that we're going to be putting up as well. Be sure and stay tuned, hit like and subscribe. We'll have some more stuff coming very soon. Just wanted to give you this quick update, and I thank you for joining me.